I'm not happy with all the cards in there, but yeah, it's not doing anything. Not doing anything.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the 2016 Stele Open. This is Aaron Utley. We are in the top 8 round of the X-Wing Championship. We're looking at Steve Dodd and Chris Allen. I've just been joined now by 3-time X-Wing World Champion and now 2016 Stele Open Imperial Assault Skirmish Champion, Paul Heaver.
Hi, everybody.
He is having some sandwich, and I am I'm a little punchy, I'm a little sleepy. There we go. And I need to change the round. Yep, 1 sec. Top 8. Okay, so we're looking at local player Steve Dodd from Arlington, Virginia. He's running a Zuckuss with Veteran Instincts, Mist Hunter title, Tractor Beam, and K4 Security Droid, which we saw in most Scum builds this week. Not Zuckuss, the K4.
The K4 is everywhere, yeah.
2 scouts, kitted out similarly with Deadeye, extra munitions, R4 and guidance chips, one with proton torpedoes and one with plasma torpedoes. Chris Allen came up from Raleigh, North Carolina, and he's running a patrol leader decimator with Vader and guidance chips, Omega leader, Juke, comm relay and guidance chips, and the Inquisitor with Push the Limit, the X1 title, and auto thrusters.
What a troll with the guidance chips on the on ships without munitions, just cause.
I don't know.
No, it's a 0 point thing, so he's just putting it on there to
goof,
troll.
I guess. So there we are. So we will. Hey, you ready, Ron?
Roy.
And so time is about to start. Let's see if we can get a better view of this. There we go. Chris has brought up an utterly absurd custom decimator with a big Donald Trump wig.
That dude is obsessed with Donald Trump.
It's
I don't really know why, but
more power to him.
Yeah.
But we've had a pretty busy weekend. We're kind of winding down. Got the top 8 going, and we have a little goofy pirate tournament going on at the same time.
Hey, you guys can start.
Okay. And there they go. They've been waiting patiently for about 15-20 minutes to get started. And here they are. So a comment for Twitch. Derek Tokaz says, looks like Steve List has a bit of an advantage, that the Torps will be trouble for those particular races. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, if the Vader doesn't really do much against this list. Well, we've seen Steve Dodd's list before on the stream, and we'll see if because Ron made the mistake of going after the pancakes and ignoring Zuckuss.
Right.
Remember that?
That was round 1 with the A-wings.
Yep.
Right.
So we'll see. We'll see if Chris Allen makes the same mistake, or if he goes after. Look at that monstrosity.
Ridiculous.
Or if he goes after Zuckuss. Yeah. But yeah, Vader isn't very helpful here. That was a good sandwich.
They are a pretty good sandwich. But I just can't. I can't get over the wig. And what is he doing?
Just drawn to it, yeah.
Whatever. But this is really the only. Pretty much everything else in the top 8 is Palpace's list. So,
Really?
Yeah. They're under your arm actually, right there.
The top 16 was 9 Imperial lists, which was still mostly Palpace's.
Yeah. So the remaining pairings. We've got, where's the Rebel? Aaron Lathrop we saw twice yesterday with his Kanan Ezra Biggs list. And he's playing Travis Cornett Who? Okay, never mind.
Tell him boss.
Tell Tavara boss. So we'll get to see something that's not next, regardless. Then we have Michael Taglioni and Jason Diedrich. Jason Diedrich, who won our Epic Furball Goofy thing last night. Jason's running Chirpy and Whisper, and Mike is running Chirpy and Fell. So, wow.
Yeah, that's an exciting mirror match.
Exciting.
Well, it's probably exciting for them, but yeah,
Sure.
not exciting to watch.
Sure. And Preston is running Oik and Whisper, and if you watch the feed, you've probably seen that. Preston played that list before.
Yeah.
And he's playing Josh Curry, who's running a Palpace's list with Inquisitor and Fell.
Yep.
So we'll see who shakes out of those. Probably we'll be looking to take a look at the winner of Aaron Lathrop and Travis Cornett. Because they have...
Because they're not Imperial.
Right, they have a Rebel and a Scum build. So pretty much the exact setup from Steve and opening that we saw against Ron. Just less commitment to the lower side of the mat. So I think that should work out from Chris. I mean.
Yep. Yeah, and Zuckuss out pilot skills both the Inquisitor and Omega Leader, so you can do some good damage. So
Sure.
I think this is Steve's game just from a glance, just from looking at the lists. We'll see how Chris pulls this out.
Yeah. Yeah, and so you can already see Steve's responding a little differently, rolling that second scout out.
And Decimator's just running away.
Oh, it's just so crazy looking.
He just wanted to show off the flag.
He did. Hey, goofball. What is he doing? Okay, so a little bit of short notice today. So we're because of the way I was really busy, and we weren't quite sure when we'd start. What happened this morning? Why I couldn't really publish. For those of you who are wondering why all of a sudden nothing, and then hey, it's top 8. We had one of our players qualify for the top 8 Imperial Assault single elimination, who was also qualified for top 16. So we couldn't start top 16 until he was eliminated from Imperial Assault. So that's why I don't really know when we're going to start.
I think it worked out, though.
It worked out fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just I wanted to have everything wrapped up by 5:36, and that's I think about when we're going to finish.
Yep. Okay, and Zuckuss is being very conservative. Yeah, definitely. It looks like, unlike last time, like they're going after Zuckuss.
Yes, they're really trying to avoid getting hemmed in there, and probably the move. You certainly don't want to get pinned in between all three of them.
Oh. And they're back to dials again. A lot of nothing going on. Any interesting comments on the feed? I can't see that far, so.
Just,
Yes, I did play Steve at Worlds. The short form of when I played Steve at Worlds, that was the closest game I played at Worlds, probably, because the end of the game was me winning with a one hull left Z95. That was the end of the game. It doesn't really get much closer than that. But yeah, no, Steve's a really good pilot, one of our really strong locals. And yeah, he doesn't seem to be having any issues with getting his jump masters in the right places. Yep. They're making a nice little killing field for when the aces walk into that. That is going to be a mess when those aces walk into that little killing field there. Z95s, yeah, they have vanished, but I mean they're still good. They were kind of put out by the Y-wings, but the TLT Y-wings, but they're coming back now, I think. So, yeah. Oh, that is a huge failed target lock. Yeah. Of course, it's not going to get there. I think you're going to see a little bit more Z95s. I keep wanting to use them a little bit more, but I just haven't gotten around to it. Yeah, they're both players being very cagey. Yeah, Chris saw the kill zone coming and avoided it. So the question is, does he barrel roll out of this? Assuming Zuckuss is coming in, try to get as much range as possible. I don't know. While Aaron does have me chained to the desk, I am allowed to get out and do other stuff.
He can get up and do other things. Paul didn't actually play any X-Wing today.
Yeah.
This weekend. He brought the joy of X-Wing to you.
Jeff, have you posted on the FFG forums or anything about this?
Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
on. I didn't get it
Did you post
posted
today, or?
about like an hour before we started.
Okay.
But I think I've got 1,000 or so subscribers now, so I think when it starts up, it pings them with an email.
Yeah.
So hopefully they'll catch up. Yeah, I mean we're already up to 133.
Okay, yeah. Dorsal locked turrets. That'd be interesting. I think the problem is though you still get shot down by jump masters. So like if you lose if you lose one of your Y-wings before it fires because of jump masters, so you have to go to like PS4 at this point if you want to be running Y-wings and stuff, which is just even more points into where the aces are going to dodge you.
So there's a target lock. Here's Zuckuss' attack on the Inquisitor.
Long range kind of Hail Mary attack. Not really expecting too much. Well, that's not bad at all.
Good roll.
Yeah.
4 hits. He evades 3 and triggers for the 4th, so he evades that cleanly.
Yep. Big
Good
dodge.
green roll.
Yeah, good rolls all around. Yeah, the range 3, interaction isn't really expected to get too much. So nothing else looks like it's happening this turn.
Unless it's a Z95 Hail Mary on Port Horn, then it then it pans out.
Then it just kills them. Yeah.
Right.
Yep. No other shots happening. Oh wait, I guess. I guess there was one last shot, and he didn't fire his missile there. But yeah, I guess range 3 at the. I didn't realize they were still in range, but yeah. Okay, so yeah, he's just setting up for next turn, getting target locks. Because yeah, shooting at the fully decked out Inquisitor at range 3 with your rockets is just a waste of rockets. You really want to get like range 2 shots. Okay, so we're back to dials. Nothing happened that turn. Oh yeah, Zuckuss could. I think
He might take a couple hits.
he's gonna take some damage, but I'm more worried about the aces getting hit here. Like Zuckuss, since he moves afterwards, he's either gonna bump an ace and only get shot by 2 guys, or he's gonna arc dodge one of them. Yeah, that might. You might just shoot, yeah, Omega Leader. I think you're just gonna get eyeballs and shoot whichever ace gives you a good shot. Again, nice slow moves. Very methodical.
Question is, do the jumps have target locks on the Inquisitor? Correct, they do.
Yep.
It's the little blue swirly deals. Bump.
Well, he still has a target lock, so he can use his target lock as at least he didn't land on the rock there. I was expecting him well, I guess if he just one forwarded, that would have not really been too useful either. Okay, and now the Trumpinator is slowly coming into this fight. You're gonna need to make train tracks there, yeah. One of the nice things about playing at the high level, like, everyone knows, okay, make the train tracks here. Like, they all know how to do things about it, and everyone helps everybody else. Because you can't do the train tracks without, like, having your opponent help you.
Out there,
yeah.
right. Did you guys get your stuff?
And he's trying to dodge arcs with the Inquisitor, worrying more about arc dodging than getting shots.
That's probably the last time.
So now he's trying to decide, does he push? Is he at a safe spot? I think that's a smart move, is to push there. And those target locks should be following him, but I'm sure he'll move them eventually.
I'm sure someone will remember.
Yeah. And this is where the big move comes into play here with the Omega Leader.
So,
Awesome. This was awesome. Yeah, I'm coming back.
that's a good trick.
I'm gonna go shoot some rings.
Okay. I'll see you guys. Hey, I'm glad you had a good time. I'll see you guys soon. Let's get together for a game sometime.
Yeah, I would love to.
All right, give me a call. See you guys.
And I'm assuming this is going to be another small movement. Yep. Oh, now the question is, does he have the shot?
He does.
I think he does.
Yeah.
I mean, if he thinks he doesn't, he can pretty simply barrel roll, but I think he thinks he does. Yeah, if he's getting the target lock there.
Yeah, he does. He does.
I'm pretty sure he does too.
Question is, does Omega Leader? And I think he answers no. Because it's a slight, there's a slight
There,
cant to it.
there are canted, yeah. So
All right, well, here's his target.
here's the big 5-die attack into Omega Leader. He's really regretting having the target lock from Omega Leader on somebody else. There's the target lock spending.
Yeah, yesterday Steve's target locks didn't help him much at all.
No, he rolled a lot of double blanks on the target locks.
Oh, not today.
Today's a much
Wowzers.
better day.
5.
We might see Omega Leader just disappear. Oh, nope, that looks like all paint. So,
Yeah, there's the focus.
and there's the focus. So he only takes
Takes
one.
one.
Steve is holding his hands up. And
What do I have to do? Chris's dice are playing up to the competition.
Yeah, so either I can't tell if he spent his evade too, but he might have.
Chris Rod. I'll be right back.
Okay.
That's too great not to share.
Okay, so
This. He's dropped his pack.
Not this guy. Clean living for me. Clean living. Because I didn't burn like a torch for 20, 30 years. It's been my philosophy my
Okay.
entire life.
he is spending the target lock to launch torpedoes. That's a good torpedo roll. What happened to the top 16s? They were played already. Unfortunately, they didn't end up on the stream. I was busy doing the IA finals, and rather than streaming and having no one commentating, they just played the top 16s out. So far, a lot of stuff has happened, but nothing actually hit anything. Because, yeah, Chris's green dice are on fire. So we're going to see if anything gets into Omega Leader. Is a range 1 shot into Omega Leader? It looks like maybe something happened there. Make green dice great again. And the decimator's doing what it can. So a whole lot of nothing happened again. Oh, yeah, he's not listening to the audio. Bah, Ben, you're useless. Hey, all right, can you go check damage totals over there? Yeah, Speedy was running 3K wings. Jeremy was also knocked out. I was talking with Jeremy. He was saying he made a pretty big tactical error and just sold his Inquisitor out. And that's it. Everyone else is still pristine. Zuckuss has only lost 1 shield. That was a lot of nothing happened that round. But yeah, Jeremy hung his Inquisitor out to dry, like range 1 shot from a Rear Admiral Chirino in arc, and just got wiped out. And then at that point, it was all on Suntir, and he just didn't get there. And we're back to dials with nothing having happened yet. Yeah, as the opening, alpha shot list, Steve does not like to have nothing happen into going into the third round of combat. Let's see. I'll look at the list again. Let's see who's on. Hi. Say hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Any rebels? Yes, there is. There's like one rebel. Let's see. It's in Imperial, Scum, Rebel, Imperial, and Imperial. No, and Scum. So there's 2 Scum, 1 Rebel, and 5 Imperialists. The Northern Virginia area is very Imperial heavy. Top Aces has really taken over the whole area. The Rebel list, we've seen it before. It's the Kanan, Biggs, Ezra list.
This one can.
Yeah, Vader Deci is pretty good. That's why this patrol leader that Chris Allen's running is here. He's here against the Northern Virginia Imperial Ace meta. Yes, Aaron. I believe after a good night's sleep, Aaron is following the rules now. So I mentioned to him earlier today, you better not have your Kanan work at range 3 today. So he seemed a little better off now.
I don't know what it is.
Derek, once your students go 0-3, they should probably just drop. I'm a fan of both these players. They're both strong players, good guys. I don't really have a dog in this fight. I mean, I would like the Scum list to win just because it's not Imperial. So he's racing up forward and just blocking up that decimator, stopping it from getting actions. I'm surprised he didn't K-turn there. Why? He did the same thing at the Roanoke regional. He brought Chris brought like a bunch of TIE fighters, like just crack shot TIE fighters or something, and he gave them chips too because why not? It's free. Okay, some good-looking blocks here. Let's see if Chris caught the blocks or like saw this stuff coming. It looks like the Trumpinator is just going to be bumping up. Now the 4K on that first guy that Steve moved, like I think that would have been fine. It would have kept him pointed the right direction for where the combat's going. Let's see. Oh yeah, that looks like it's gonna go nowhere fast. They're marking their ship there. So did he place himself right in front of the... So he crossed him. He managed to make it there. He didn't just go like a two-turn. I was wondering about that. Oh. Did he block that? Yeah, it looks like he blocked it. So the Inquisitor doesn't get anything. Let's see if he has a good block or a good thing here with Zuckuss. I'm not sure what he moves. Yeah, he just did a big turn there. Now he's gonna get in and put some damage in. Maybe this time no, he's focusing. Interesting. Nope, now he's not sure. He might do something else. Yep, he's going right in. Steve's a very aggressive player, so I kind of expected, yeah, just relying on the heart of the dice. Did he just one-shot him? Oh, Steve's jumping up and down. Yeah, that was the one-shot. Finally, the green dice go cold. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. Finally, the really hot Chris Allen green dice stopped. Boom. So, that was a good work by Zuckuss there. Yeah, he also got out of the Decimator's way. That was really good. And then, yeah, a lot of nothing else is happening. Let's see what the Decimator does. Decimator's going to get some damage in. Oh, wait, yeah, he gets to roll that guy first. Go for the miracle shot. I mean, it's interesting with our fire control system. If you notice, Zuckuss isn't really firing at the same guy multiple rounds. Fire control system really only works if you're like concentrating fire on someone. Otherwise, it doesn't really do much. So, like just a, oh yeah, a Coke would be good. Uh-oh. My foot's caught. Okay. And I didn't knock everything over. Awesome. I didn't knock everything over.
Nice.
Oh. I thought you didn't actually bring me the Coke that I asked him.
No.
I was like, wow, that's. Do you want a Coke? Yeah. Okay, good. You can get up and get it.
Okay, so I was doing
Oh my God, you missed the most awesome thing.
postal duties. What happened here?
Okay, so Zuckuss, so he blocked. Steve did a one turn and a barrel roll to block the Inquisitor coming from this side. And so the Inquisitor bumps, gets no actions. Zuckuss does a 2-turn and a barrel roll to line up a range 1 shot. Rolls 5 hits on his dice naturally.
Yeah, nice.
So it doesn't, no modifiers, and then, or maybe he rolled 4. It doesn't matter. But then finally, Chris Allen's green dice blank out on him.
blew him up. Huh?
His dice are really hot or really cold. That's the only place they've been going.
Oh, and it looks like there's our Roanoke regional champion
Yep.
has joined us on Twitch.
Yeah, he's not listening to the audio though, so
Oh, okay.
he's just watching it while he's driving.
Oh, well, that's safe.
Okay, I'm assuming he's not the one driving since he's watching it. But,
Oh, okay. Good.
You never know. Maybe he is.
So last night, I got back to my room. We didn't finish IA until about 1:30. Well, you figured, and then we didn't actually get out of the room until about 2. So I got back to my room at 2:15. 2:15, and I stop, jump in the shower, get out. Then I put on the TV, just sort of wind down and go to sleep. And it's one of those Cutlery Corner infomercials. You know, the guy was like, and this is our Recon Ranger in camouflage with the inserts. And look at the tooling. I'm such a sucker for those. And I just sit and watch this dumb knife infomercial until 3. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about the knife infomercial. What's up, guys? Okay. Oh, you done?
Yeah, just take set templates. And one of the parts. No, whichever. They're all the same. I think a couple of them are silver.
Yeah, it's white. This one's silver. These ones are white.
And then one of the cards, or
Were these mine?
Take a nap and then watch the rest of the screen. But
These are mine. We're like 18 now.
yes, I can imagine. Well, you know what?
Hey, Steven. See ya. You got knocked out?
we're gonna start doing.
I'll be in games and stuff with the IA one, not West Virginia now.
So we get like 30. All right, guys. Drive safe.
You get the 0 pilot skill on my round.
Ooh, wah, wah, wah.
Done.
Yeah.
So our
See ya.
later, guys. So our eliminated top 8 players are making their way out the door
Yep.
as the 2016
Some fast games happening.
yeah, as the 2016 Stele Open kind of winds down. I mean that decimator though.
That is the ugliest thing.
Gosh.
Hey, were these from the IA thing that I just forgot about? They're all like
Yeah.
damaged things. Okay, yeah.
It's just it's my acrylic sponsor, Art of War Studios out of the UK, made up a full set of IA tokens for top 1 and 2. So if there's anything in there you prefer to your tokens, switch them out.
Yep. I don't have a lot of IA tokens, so
There you go. Now you have a full set.
yep. Jarme.
Drive safe. Thanks for coming.
Yep, always.
Hey, thank you, bud. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right, man. Take it easy.
Okay, and
Okay, great.
the decimator takes some hits. So they're all split up now. I haven't been paying any attention to the Twitch feed. I hope it's not saying anything useful.
No, they're
Okay.
just laughing at the
The Trumpinator? Yeah.
He just has PTL, the title, and auto thrusters. So
Yep.
the question was, what did the Inquisitor take with the title? Well, that's just
Yeah.
what they. Oh, right. Yeah, that's the the title, and I may have written it down wrong. It's not the advanced X1 title. It's the
It's the V1, I think.
V1. Yeah. Sorry about that, fellas.
No, here's the X1. He's getting he's getting no. He's cheating.
Yes.
Just blatantly cheating into the top 8.
Yes. Have to forgive me again. I'm running on about 6 hours of sleep in the last 3 days. There it is. It's your fault, Roy.
It's the V1.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay. And there's a shot into Zuckuss.
It just takes one.
Yeah, takes a little bit more. Yeah, Zuckuss has been getting pretty good red dice.
There we go. Creeping back up to
Yay.
184.
Excellent.
And I was telling the guys outside, what I'll probably start doing is running smaller, like every other month or so. We'll do a small little steel event at Huzzah.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'd love to have more stuff at Huzzah.
Yeah, and that'll get
Because right now Huzzah does stuff during the week.
right.
And I can't really make that too often.
Yeah,
But weekend
so-
things, that'd be nice.
Yeah, if I can get some dates from Chris, then we'll do, not just standard tournaments, things like the pirate tournament thing, and they'll be steel things. So we'll try to get
Yeah.
30, 40 players in and
Yeah.
get everybody fed. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, and in the Northern Virginia region, I think Huzzah is probably the best of our
sure.
local stores.
It's a fantastic
I love
store.
that place.
And Chris really goes out of his way to support
Yeah.
the players.
Sure. All right. Away from the prying ears.
Paul has stepped away to answer a rules question that's come up in the other top 8 matchups.
Did I miss anything exciting?
Nope, white sloop out of that.
Now he's focusing on the Inquisitor, or not the Inquisitor, the Decimator.
Decimator?
Yeah, he has like a little sandwich going on.
Trump sandwich.
Yeah,
Sounds like a viral video.
yeah.
Campaign ending viral video. Trump sandwich. Nice. Oh, I forget myself. The
Oh, yeah.
room's getting quiet so that the players can hear
we
me
have to be
talking.
quieter. Yeah,
That's right.
we can't make quite as much fun of the players as we used to.
It's always just a choice between a Trump sandwich and a
Nice.
Oh, nice move there. I didn't think that. Like, I always have trouble doing the 3 turns in my head with large ships. I always get scared. Because look how close he was to that rock. And now we have
Well done. Well.
Trump front and center.
technique. All has trouble with 3 turns
Yeah.
on large ships.
Yeah, everybody's busting out a notepad.
Well,
I
don't,
think
I don't
that's
fly
a-
a lot of large ships anymore. So
Oh yeah, I think it's a little bit of hyperbole. I think there's
Also doesn't fly a lot of large ships.
some Han experience. There's just maybe some Falcon experience there.
Yeah. Okay. So I think
Oh,
as luck.
the wall. I just got that.
What?
The wall on the.
Oh, you didn't notice it?
I didn't get it. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what I was looking at. It's just okay. Who paid for it though? Oh, fuck.
Yeah. We're gonna make the Eldrainians pay for it.
Right. Twi'leks.
And there is a big ol' shot. And thanks to Zuckuss' ability, the Decimator got to roll a lot of dice.
I'm going to build a wall on my decimator base. It's going to be really luxurious and fantastic. It's going to be great. And the Twi'leks are going to pay for it.
Okay. So the decimator is out of shields, and we're firing some torpedoes into the decimator now. See if we can do awful things to Vader.
So is that our proton torp scout? I guess it doesn't matter. I mean,
I think that's the proton one.
yeah, he just put down a proton torpedo.
Oh, okay. Yep. And yep, all of the nonsense. So he has the target lock. He's got all this fun stuff. So,
Chimps.
good old chimps.
No help. And a crit.
Looks like he just threw a stress on him.
Stress,
so,
okay,
yep.
so stress
So
crit.
good old thrust control fire.
When I pick the new camera up, I'll be able to put a polarized filter on it.
Ooh.
And we should be able to read the cards.
Oh, that'd be
and
nice.
dice.
And the out of arc shot there. Yeah, the Trumpinator has a pretty nice line to get out of this mess, but yeah, he's going to get beaten on while he does so. And he's still focusing on Zuckuss. I think he's definitely making the right choices for his targeting priority, but yeah, he's just getting a lot of his actions blocked, and now he's getting chased by the. Now he has Zuckuss and both the jump masters behind him. So he's just going to try to kite them along, but they don't mind being at long range. Vader. Okay, so yeah, the patrol leader used Vader, is burning himself down even faster to try to just put any damage he can into Zuckuss. I guess maybe he's hoping to get to Omega Leader versus the Scouts when that matchup doesn't end well for Omega Leader. But I guess, yeah, Zuckuss that out PSs you really doesn't end well for Omega Leader. Putting down their dials or anything over here. Oh yeah, Star Wars. Yeah, Barnes and Noble doing X-Wing demos in yeah.
Barnes and Noble.
Barnes and Noble is getting in it, yeah.
I'm not sure about other ones in the area, but a lot of them are. I don't know who's running them and teaching people how to play X-Wing.
Yeah.
Yeah, just some geek off the street. Just pull somebody in. Here, read this. Oh, one of Steve's scouts is now completely obscured by Chris's desk. Okay, not for long.
Trust us, he's still there.
It shoots right through there.
Yep. Yeah, he has a nice clear line to get out of the giant mess of what's happening to him, but he's going to have a rough day with all these ships chasing him. And Omega Leader not really being relevant right now, so that's a big problem that I've always had with Omega Leader, is keeping Omega Leader relevant. Like, sometimes it's just like, I'm just going to ignore Omega Leader. Let you do your 1 or 2 damage a turn. I don't care. You know, my jump masters have 9 health. What do I care?
Right.
Meanwhile, on some of the other tables, we have people playing Rebellion and people doing the pirate tournament.
We have
Yeah, we have a good turnout for that one.
couple. Yeah, we've got. It's late in the last day, and there's really no prizes. It's just kind of a casual thing, fun thing. But I think we had ended up with 26 players for our pirate tournament. We've got a format is Merrick's Marauders. It's Merrick Steel, and either your list must include Merrick Steel in either a defender or a tie advanced, and then you can choose from any faction, but no duplicate ships, so only one of each type, and no titles, no unique upgrades, no auxiliary firing arcs, no turrets, and no unique pilots. So they've got a bunch of weird mishmash of scrubs
Yeah.
on the table. So what are we missing here?
We just had a big shot from Zuckuss into Omega Leader.
Okay.
That's how we got to roll all those defense dice. But I think still a little something went through because I heard a card go down. And Omega Leader doing nothing of appreciable value back into Zuckuss. So yeah, like I said, that's my problem with Zuckuss or with Omega Leader. It just doesn't really put out the damage. Great at the end game. Like if you get Omega Leader 1-on-1 versus somebody at the end, you're good to go. But if you get Omega Leader 1-on-2, you're like, oh well, I guess I lose.
There you go.
Yeah. And it looks like we're shooting another torpedo. This one looks like the plasma.
Plasma torps.
Yeah. And nice, reliable 4 damage. And he gets to roll because of the rock in the way.
They
Not
all
that it
go
helped
in.
him, but.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Hey, ooh, okay. Oh, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's a constant reminder of his greatness.
Yep. I think at this point we can stick a fork in this.
Yeah, I think we're. Oh, another good roll from Steve. Good dice today.
Yep.
Couldn't modify it.
Preston's probably going to want to ask you questions right now, so you should probably go walk over there and talk
Okay.
to Preston.
Oh, did he just get eliminated?
Well, no, he's still in it, but he's trying to decide if he how to because he can't stay. So you should go talk to him. Is the short form.
So what's up? Preston needs to.
So okay.
His game is resolved. The only thing that the way that it should work is that you won and you advance,
Magic permanence.
and you can see that game, and then that person, gets the win for the top 4 and moves on to the final. That's the way that it should work. It does, and it would be nice to be able to see a game in each one, but unfortunately the way that the tournament structure is built, that's the only really fair thing to do for the rest of the games. So what we'll do, it wouldn't be fair to other people if somebody who lost has another chance to.
If it were to go into it's different. But advance and single elimination when it's been eliminated,
Yeah, unfortunately. So that's the way it's going to happen. And what you remember when you went Cody what?
has everybody pointing at him. It's kind of a problem for Omega Leader.
Aaron, he would probably be third. He could be. See, it all depends on who. It all depends on the results of the Chris Allen Steve Dodd game. If Chris Allen wins. If Steve wins,
It's highly unlikely that Chris Allen is going to win this match.
okay. Then yeah, if Steve loses, then he'd be third. If Steve wins, then he would be fourth.
Aaron, what's the outlook mean? Money out zero.
Oh man, he totally saw where the Omega Leader was going to end up there. Yeah, Zuckuss and the Scouts are about to just murder Omega Leader. Like I said, Omega Leader has no idea what to do against 3 ships. That is a lot of eyeballs. And we're shaking hands. So things went poorly pretty quick there. There you go. Hey, it's good seeing you. Make sure you schedule enough time to stay here for the entirety of the thing next time. Whenever you plan that kind of thing, like, I mean, my first Worlds, I missed my flight going back home, so yeah, I missed the flight. I have to go back the next day. Hey.
As a concession, from what I do this again,
It's up to this team, but
look, what happened yesterday is totally different than what we're doing. So we're doing regular, this is regular score.
Oh, okay.
Regular score and concession is
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna show up, yeah. Okay, well, sorry to ignore all you guys, but yeah, Zuckuss did really good work there. So for those of you who think the Mist Hunter is just a garbage ship, I think Steve Dodd has words to say about that. These have been really good flights of it, and we've seen Zuckuss in one of the regionals, like a week or two ago. Zuckuss won, or if he didn't win, he came in second. Yeah, he came in second. Because yeah, he flubbed a roll against Echo. I remember that. I was watching that on the stream. That was painful. But yeah, really well done flying by Steve Dodd here, and that is the extent of the top 8 for us here at the Stele Open. And Aaron Merrick Steele Utley joins us.
So wrapped it up. Is that one finished?
Oh yeah,
Steve and Chris?
Yeah, Zuckuss murdered everything.
Thumped them, huh?
Yeah.
Zuckuss. Performing well. All right, so
Yeah.
Steve advances to our semifinal game.
Yep.
So let's see. We definitely then want to see, I think, Steve against whoever won Aaron's game with Tell and Bosk and the Rebels.
Yeah, I want to see Steve versus
The winner of that. Okay.
So it's either going to be Scum or Scum Rebel next on the field.
Okay, so we're gonna
whoever the other half of the field is all imps. So
cut the audio for a minute, but just hang in there with us. I'll change all the information, and we should get started here about just about 15 minutes or so.
okay.